Hello everyone and welcome to your Saturday morning news team. My name is Jules Gill and I'm joined by my son Ewan Patterson, and that can mean only one thing. Yes, hallelujah, it's time to talk about Indiana Jones.
Get off my plane! That's what he says.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I didn't kill my wife!
He also does that thing where he goes, "Tell that Greedo." That's Indiana Jones.
McClunky.
McClunky
there
indeed.
we go. Yeah, Indiana Jones 5 is slated to start filming this summer. That's according to Harrison Ford himself, who was talking to Ellen DeGeneres, mentioning when Ellen actually asked him, saying, "Is it going to start filming this summer?" He replied with, "Indeed it is," which is, that's a pretty obvious, concrete confirmation that it's actually happening. He also mentioned that it's going to be fun. They're great fun to make. And to be honest, I'm here for Harrison Ford having fun making his films.
I'm sorry, his entire quote was, "It's going to be fun."
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's not going to be deep, it's not going to be emotional, it's not going to leave you with a life lesson, it's just going to be a bit of fun.
To be fair, but
he doesn't care. It's fine. He's earned the right to be a man who, much like many other old actors in his age range, just doesn't give a crap anymore.
He just wanted Han dead.
Yeah.
And he wanted Han dead in the 80s, he wanted Han dead now, and so that's all that happening. He mentioned also in an interview with CBS that filming could start as early as April, which is really soon.
Ooh.
And Steven Spielberg is widely considered to be directing the film as well, which is nice considering that mostly all Spielberg does these days is produce. I think he's got the Black Hawks film that he's doing with DC that's coming out at some point in the future, hopefully. You know how Spielberg is with projects. It's kind of like the hidden Guillermo del Toro, like in the way like it feels though he always starts stuff but doesn't always finish it. But again, it's nice to see him actually directing something again. So even though we all kind of thought Crystal Skull was a big piece of poo,
do you know what it all comes down to though? It's not whether or not Spielberg's involved.
Spielberg?
He's the new Iron Man. It's not if Spielberg's involved, it's whether George Lucas is involved. Because he had his fingerprints all over the Crystal Skull, and that's when we got all of the weird aliens and fantastical stuff that was way beyond the pale. So this is the thing.
You know what? Shia LaBeouf had a big redemption arc.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare sit across from me.
All I'm saying is, where's the McWilliams spin-off? they promised that, 10 years ago?
I hope that they write his character off by saying he died.
He died.
He had to go back to his home planet.
He has the in memoriam desk like he did in the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
After Dad and Marcus died, Mutt died in that horrendous plane fire filled with snakes in a plane.
But he's got a photo of him dying in the fire with snakes in the plane. So they're like, how did I get that photo?
Actually, to be fair, I think
that would be the
best Indiana Jones sequel would be Snakes in a Plane reboot.
No.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? That's actually from the film.
I know it is, but it's just a case of this is how bad Indiana Jones has gone off. It's gotten so silly now because of the Crystal Skull that now that seems like a feasible thing that could happen.
Also, the thing, if it's going into the 60s, and we're going to see Indiana Jones rallying against the youth of today. All this damn hippie music, I can't stand it. What happened to good old swing music? It was good back in my day. Oh, these damn hippies with the Woodstocks and
He uses his whip. And there's a record player, and he whips it, and it basically rips the record off, and he's like, "That's what I think about your trash music." Basically, Indiana Jones becomes an old man full of hatred who doesn't actually go on adventures anymore. He just takes from people who actually need it.
Just takes someone's sitar or something and goes, "It belongs in the museum."
Yeah. Like, whoa, man, I bought that with my own money, dude.
Yeah, there we go. That's Indiana Jones 5. Starting to film this summer, and the plot, as you know, was just leaked then by us too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think that's brilliant. Yeah, let us know down below what you'd like to see in Indiana Jones 5. Is it going to be snakes on a plane? Is it going to be sitars that belong in the museum? Let us know down below. If you want to chat to us further, you can do so at RetroJ with a 0 for myself over on Twitter, and for Ewan,
Ewan ruins things.
I think you made it a whole lot better. Junior. We'll speak to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye. Get off my video.
Get off my video.